conjugation of wa verb was introduced, review the pattern and notice that the pronouns are prefixes. They are added to the beginning of the root verb as in here, la, to ask for something. I am asking for it, voila. You are asking for it, yala. Okay? He or she is asking for it, he la. You and I are asking for it, la. We are asking for it, lapi. You all are asking for it, ya lapi. And then they are asking for it, hena lapi. Okay, and he, to be here, I am here, wahi. Okay, these, notice the wa form is out in the front, in front of the verb. Remember what it talked about earlier. I am here, wahi. You are here, yahi. He or she is here, he. You and I are here, he. We are here, hipi. And then you all are here, yahipi. They are here. They becomes hena, hipi. Remember, when conjugating wa verb that begins with a vowel, one adds plus k. Okay. There comes one of the, probably some of us are going to find confusing, so pay close attention. For the dual form you and I, or for first person plural we, in order to separate the Lakota nasal vowel from the Lakota basic vowel. Okay, that's when that U-N-K jumps in. Remember, when conjugating wa verb that begins with a vowel, one adds plus k for the dual form you and I, or for first person plural we, in order to separate the Lakota nasal vowel from the Lakota nasal or Lakota basic vowel. If we were to conjugate o, remember what it talks about, the vowel verb and the nasal verb, right?
Yeah.
How do you separate them? So if we were to use o,
would it be?
That's a vowel, right? And it means what? Hit the target, right on. Okay? So then, if this becomes a word, a verb, and then how would it go? Wa, o, and then what? Ya, o, he, o, nko, o. A lot of times it's said. Okay? And then how would the next one be? Okay. And then the next one. And the last one. Very good. So that's how this UN, and unkopi, unko. Okay? So that's what they were talking about earlier. Wa'u, ya'u, he'u, and it's going to go unku, right? UNK. That's what they're talking about. Remember, is when someone is coming, approaching. Unkupi. Okay, so that changes. That's what they're talking about. If you know the root word and want to know how to conjugate it, ask the Lakota speaker how to say that first person singular form of that verb. I am. Okay? This will help you the location of the pronoun. Lo chi, to be hungry. I am hungry, lo watching. Okay, remember it talks about the food being lo or hungry, and then chi, the verb to want. So you split the conjugated form jumps in between the wa form. Okay. And then it talks about well, I'll go through this whole thing. To be hungry. I am hungry, lo watching. You are hungry, lo yaching. He or she is hungry. He lo chi. Okay? You and I are hungry. Lo un chi. And then you are hungry. We are hungry. Lo un chimpi. Okay? They are hungry. Hena lo chimpi. So let's go to Wapia. Wapia. To doctor, to fix or repair something. Wapia. Okay? I am doctoring. Wapi wayet. Wapi wayet. Okay? You are doctoring. Wapi yayet. See, the conjugated form jumps almost way out to the end of the word. Mm-hmm. He or she is doctoring. He wapia. You and I are doctoring. Wapi unye. We are doctoring. Wapi unyampi. You all are doctoring. Wapi ya bi. Okay. They are doctoring. Hena wapiapi. Okay, wapia contains a changeable vowel. Okay. Complete, it says, now they're talking about wagana. Wagana is to remove corn kernels or doing something similar. O wale, I am looking for something. maybe on this changeable verbs on page 52, it says certain verbs end with a changeable vowel. Instead of following the pattern of standard conjugation, the last sound of the root word changes under specific circumstances. For most verbs that contain a changeable vowel. When a verb is used in a statement, the final vowel is an E sound. For example, sape, sape yellow, okay? It is black. When the verb is used in the future time reference with kte, the E sound changes to the E sound, I-N. Some verbs will change from E to A or in the plural form. For example, wo bi, okay? Wo biksto, we made stew, okay? Though most verbs that contain a changeable vowel follow this pattern, not all do. It is important that students memorize these words as they are identified, okay? And then it talks about wapie, doctoring, and it says in a statement, he wapie yelo, he wapie lo, or he wapie ksto, he or she is doctoring. Question, he wapie huo. Okay, see how the E becomes a A now. Okay. He wapie kte, ktelo, or kteksto. Okay. He or she will doctor. Plural, hena, wapia belo. Hena, wapia biksto. Okay. They are doctoring. And sape, to be black, statement, sape yelo, sape ksto. Okay, that's making a statement now. And then look at it when you say it in a question. Sapa huo, is it black? Okay, so the E becomes the A. Future, sapink delo, it will be black. Okay, it's going to be black. Plural, hena sapa belo, or hena sapa biksto. They are black, living, referring to living matters. Okay, hena sapa belo. Hena sapa belo, or sap biksto. They are black, non-living. Wohe, statement. He wohe yelo, he wohe ksto. And if you use it in a question, he woha wo. See how the an jumps in there? Woha. Future, he wohinkte. He wohinkte, he wohinkte ksto. So now again, the wohe becomes woha, wohi, and then the plural, hena woha below. Woha bikshto. Okay? And then the word yukse, to cut something, statement, yukse yelo. Then when you're using it in a question, yuksa huo. Did he or she cut it? Okay? And future, yuksink telo. Yuksink telo. Or yuksink teksto. He or she is going to cut, oh boy, I think I need a break. Plural, yuksapelo, or yuksapiksto. They cut it. Namblaye, to smooth something out with your foot. Inablaska is flatten it out. Nablaska, blaska is flat. Inablaska. Or nata. Nata. Nata is to kill it by stepping on it. Okay. It's not nata.
Oh.
Okay. So Nablaya, to smooth something with the foot. And if you use it in a statement setting, Nablaya yelo and Nablaya yekshto. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to mention it right now. Nambalaya huo. Nambalaya. Now the question, in the question, the yeah becomes ya, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nambalaya huo. Okay. Did he or she smooth it out with the foot? In the future, Nambalayinkte. Nambalayinkte-lo, or Nambalayinkte-kshto. Okay, she will smooth it out with the foot. And the plural, Nambalaya-pelo. Nambalaya-bikshto. Okay, they smooth it out. How do you specify non-living and living? By what sound?
Hello.
And now is
Oh.
Right here.
remember over here,
I know, I'm looking at
Ni? Oh.
huh? Who?
Is it Ba? Or I don't know, what is it?
B, remember?
B?
P-I
Oh, yeah.
refers to a living thing. So kte refers to what? Kte refers to,
What page are you on?
I'm not on the page. I'm on this
Dang.
brown computer up here. E and kte.
Go.
It comes in, does it come in on the present past or
Future.
future?
Future.
Future, yeah. The regular, yeah. If it's like the present on page 48, it talks about terms for spouse. Mihigana is my husband. Mithawijuki, my wife. Mithawijuki.
Mother skin.
Mahasane, my other skin.
What page are you on?
Wichachcha,
48.
Wichachcha, husband, real man.
Oh.
Wichachcha. Remember we talked about how Wichachcha kind of lost its flavor down along the
You
way.
don't want to be it.
Yeah. And then Winuchcha, a wife or the real woman. Mihiganaki, Mithawijuki. If a man is going to marry, he will say, Chawiju watchunkte. Chawiju watchunkte. Okay? I am going to take a woman. If a woman is planning a marriage, she will say, Higana watchunkte. Okay. I am going to take a man. Because English translates both sentences simply as I am to get married. It is easy to get these two phrases confused. Recently I heard a young man say to a friend, the friend didn't know how to respond because his companion was saying, I am going to take a man. Mahasaniki, if a conversation is filled with respect and a lot of feeling, a spouse might refer to the other as Mahasani, literally my other skin. Okay, Hasani means my other skin. It is a term that implies closeness. Okay, if your spouse is your other skin, you will take care of him or her as you would your own self. I often hear Mahasani in ceremonies when a spouse prays for the other. With the use of this term, everybody in the ceremony understands the closeness of the couple. Okay? Instead of saying Mitchawiju or Mihingana.
So would that be like if you're married for a really long time?
Well, you don't have to be married for a long time. I guess it would be, it'd be pretty good grounds for it.
But it just defines how close you are to your spouse.
Yeah, because you eventually, if you're with someone for quite a while, you pretty much get to know almost everything about one another.
Mm-hmm.
They could, when you're, even just by looking at you, they know there's maybe something bothering you, there's something not there, maybe you're alga and, but yeah, so they pretty much share feelings, so it's, I guess it would be the time to refer to them as my other skin. Okay. Mitchawiju and Wichachcha and Winuchcha. Okay. When two people married, they address each other as winuchsha, real woman, and wichachsha, real man, as a sound of respect, sign of respect. Winuchsha comes from wia unchsha, to live the life of a true, real woman. Okay? The chsha in both of these terms imply that the woman we knew, or a man we cha, has education, responsibility, knowledge, and experience. The person has achieved wisdom. Consequently, when a spouse uses one of these terms, he or she is honoring the other. Okay? Today, unfortunately, winuchsha and wichachsha have been mistranslated as husband and wife, losing the honor associated with the Lakota word and causing a great deal of confusion. Those spouses are these terms. Anyone may call a person wichachsha or winuchsha as a way of honoring his or her achievement. Once an elder, upon seeing another man come to the gathering, said, "Wa, wichachsha hi lo." The real man has arrived. The other men around him laughed, which made him feel uncomfortable. They thought he was saying, "My husband is here." Situations similar to this discourage use of the Lakota language and cause teasing because of ridicule. The elder in the story will no longer use the respectful term. Wow. So then we talk about chsha. Okay? We mentioned earlier
Okay, let's go.
wichachshala. Remember, the other one was wichachsha and the winuchsha. Okay, the real man, the real woman. And now we're going to talk about wichachshala. The L-A added to the word. Winuchshala. Sometimes la, L-A, la, a term of endearment is added at the end of each winuchsha or wichachsha to express love and respect. Not long ago, wichachshala, a precious, real man who has achieved wisdom, the wichachshala or the winuchshala, a precious, real woman who has achieved wisdom, were used to address elders who had honored the people by living by the Lakota philosophy and spirituality. Okay? A second mistranslation occurred when educational institution and Christian came onto the reservation to acculturate and assimilate the Lakota to their values. When English slangs for husband and wife became old man and old woman, the Lakota word wichachshala and winuchshala took the same implication. Now, if out of respect you call a man wichachshala or a woman winuchshala, they will get mad thinking you are calling them old man and old woman. Wow. The only way we will correct the impact of the English translation is by learning the original translations and using them properly. We need to reverse the process of being and bring forward the Lakota meaning and the respect. Okay? And as a result, today elders address each other as Tchankaka. Okay? It's a word comes from the root word Tchunka, meaning from birth to old age. Okay? To address someone with this word is a kinder way to imply old age. Any questions? And don't tell me, let's go home now. So chcha, root word for complete, exact, true, final growth, end result. Okay, that's what chcha means. Chchaka, real, complete. Okay, nachcha, to bloom, to blossom, as flower on plants. Pushing forth of a part such as a deer antler. Wanachcha, a flower, things that bring upward to the sun. Tchachcha, deer, shortened from tchacha, body, nachcha, to bloom. When a deer matures, the antlers grow to indicate final growth. Just as the flower blooms up towards the sun, so do the antlers of a deer. Wichachcha, O man whose wisdom has blossomed forth in the final years. Winuchcha, O woman whose wisdom has blossomed forth in the final years. Chcha is found in all kingdom. Okay? The plant kingdom, Wanachcha. The animal kingdom, Tchachcha. And the human kingdom, Winuchcha and Wichachcha. And it says, compiled by Jerome Kilsmall, instructor, University of South Dakota. To reach the age of wisdom is a difficult road. The older man who has achieved that and dances in celebration of that achievement is honored with the following song. And it talks about Ake Shagalochanki Blihich Iapo Wichachshala Piki Otechikelo Wachi Wichashaki Hea Auelo. It talks about being 18 years old, be strong. To be Wichachshala is difficult. The male dancers come dancing saying this. Okay, you guys have fun. Have a good day.